Every year, billions of pineapples travel across oceans from the tropical fields of Costa Rica to supermarket shelves all around the world. But almost nobody ever sees where this giant industry truly begins. Hidden beneath the blazing heat of Central America, workers move through endless fields of razor-sharp pineapple plants, harvesting one fruit at a time. This is not ordinary farming. This is one of the largest pineapple industries on Earth. Today, Costa Rica supplies more than half of the world's exported pineapples, producing millions of tons every single year across more than 45,000 hectares of farmland. And behind every sweet golden slice is a massive agricultural system powered by human labor, modern machinery, and nearly 2 years of non-stop cultivation. Imagine the scene. Before sunrise, teams of workers enter the plantations carrying razor-sharp knives. Under intense tropical heat and heavy humidity, they carefully move through endless rows of green pineapple plants. Every pineapple must be harvested by hand. One by one, the fruits are cut from the plant with incredible precision, then gently placed onto conveyor systems waiting nearby. Even today, despite modern technology, pineapple harvesting remains one of the most labor-intensive fruit industries in the world, because a single mistake can bruise the fruit, reducing its export value instantly. And once harvested, the pineapples begin a rapid journey toward giant processing facilities operating almost non-stop during peak season. Inside the factories, specialized industrial machines move with astonishing speed. Sharp, rotating blades strip away the thick, spiky skin, while powerful coring machines remove the hard fibrous center. Seconds later, the golden flesh is sliced into perfect rings, chunks, or packaged fresh for export markets around the globe. But where does this process truly begin? How does Costa Rica produce some of the sweetest pineapples on Earth? The answer lies in the extraordinary level of control farmers maintain throughout every stage of cultivation. At these farms, the dominant variety is the famous MD2 pineapple, often called the honey pineapple. Compared to older varieties, MD2 contains higher sugar levels, lower acidity, a brighter golden color, and a longer shelf life during international shipping. This single variety completely transformed the global pineapple market. But producing the perfect pineapple starts long before the fruit appears. Everything begins with the soil. Heavy agricultural machinery slowly moves across the plantations, breaking apart compacted earth and preparing the land for planting. Pineapples are surprisingly sensitive plants. Too much water can destroy the roots. Too little nutrition can reduce sweetness and fruit size. So farmers carefully engineer the fields to create ideal growing conditions. Raised planting beds are built across the plantation, allowing rainwater to drain efficiently during Costa Rica's intense tropical storms. These raised rows help keep the roots healthy, dry, and oxygenated. Next comes fertilization. Modern pineapple farming relies heavily on precise nutrient management. Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, and magnesium are carefully applied across the fields, feeding the future crop months before the first fruit even develops. Workers then cover the rows with protective plastic mulch. This thin layer traps moisture beneath the soil, suppresses weeds, reduces erosion, and stabilizes soil temperature under the brutal tropical sun. Once the fields are ready, farmers begin selecting the healthiest pineapple shoots from the previous harvest. Unlike many fruits grown from seeds, Commercial pineapples are propagated using crowns and suckers from mature plants. Only the strongest seedlings are chosen for replanting. Then the planting process begins. Each pineapple plant is carefully positioned by hand, spaced roughly 25 to 30 centimeters apart in double rows. The spacing must be almost perfect. Too close, and the plants compete for sunlight and nutrients. Too far apart, and valuable farmland is wasted. On some industrial plantations, more than 60,000 pineapple plants can grow on a single hectare. That means millions of plants across one farming operation. And every single one requires attention. After nearly 8 months of growth, the pineapple plants are finally ready for one of the most fascinating stages of the process: flower induction. Modern pineapple farmers do not simply wait for nature, they control it. Specialized tractors move through the fields, spraying carefully measured doses of ethylene-based solution, a natural plant hormone that triggers flowering. Within weeks, small reddish-purple flowers begin emerging from the center of the plants. Slowly, those flowers fuse together, forming the pineapple fruit itself. Over the following months, the pineapples continue swelling beneath the tropical sun, accumulating sugars that will eventually create their signature sweetness. This entire process can take up to 18 months from planting to harvest. And farmers are not simply guessing when the fruit is ready. Modern farms constantly monitor sugar content, acidity, fruit density, and color development before harvest begins. Because timing is everything. Harvest too early, and the pineapple lacks sweetness. Harvest too late, and the fruit may spoil during international transport. So every harvest window is calculated with incredible precision. And then finally, after nearly a year and a half of non-stop care, harvest season begins. This is one of the most physically demanding stages in the entire pineapple industry. Before sunrise, workers return to the fields carrying long, razor-sharp harvesting knives. The tropical air is heavy with heat and humidity. Sharp pineapple leaves slice against gloves and clothing as crews move rapidly through the endless rows. Every pineapple must be inspected individually. Workers carefully judge the fruit by its color, size, firmness, and sugar maturity. Only pineapples reaching the perfect stage of ripeness are selected for export markets. Then, with one precise motion, the fruit is cut from the plant. Even now, despite enormous advances in agricultural technology, most commercial pineapples around the world are still harvested entirely by hand. Because pineapples are extremely difficult to mechanize, their uneven growth patterns, combined with their sharp leaves and fragile skin, make automated harvesting incredibly complex. So human labor remains at the heart of the industry. Freshly harvested pineapples are immediately placed onto conveyor systems or loaded into transport trailers. Speed is critical. The faster the fruit reaches the processing facility, the fresher and sweeter it remains. Across Costa Rica, massive processing plants operate almost non-stop during peak harvest season. Some facilities process thousands of pineapples every single hour. And inside these factories, the scale becomes almost unbelievable. Conveyor belts stretch across giant production halls. Water sprays continuously across stainless steel machinery. Workers inspect fruit at astonishing speed. Every pineapple passes through multiple quality control stages before export approval is given. First, the fruit is washed thoroughly to remove soil, insects, and field debris. Next comes sorting. Machines and workers separate pineapples by size, weight, color, and ripeness. Only the highest quality fruit continues toward fresh export packaging lines. At the packaging stations, pineapples receive one final inspection. Any fruit with bruises, cracks, or imperfections is removed immediately. The selected pineapples are then coated with a thin, protective wax layer. This nearly invisible coating helps reduce moisture loss during long-distance shipping. Because many of these pineapples will spend weeks traveling across oceans before reaching consumers. After packaging, the fruit is loaded into refrigerated containers maintained at carefully controlled temperatures. From there, the pineapples begin an incredible global journey. Some shipments head toward the United States, others travel to Europe, Asia, or the Middle East. Within days, fruit harvested from these tropical Costa Rican fields appears on supermarket shelves thousands of kilometers away. But not every pineapple is sold fresh, and in this industry, almost nothing goes to waste. Pineapples that do not meet export standards or fruit processed without crowns are redirected toward industrial food processing lines. Inside these facilities, specialized machines peel, core, and slice pineapples at astonishing speed. Perfect golden rings emerge continuously from the production lines. Other pineapples are transformed into juice, concentrates, jams, frozen fruit, and canned products exported around the world. The sweet tropical smell inside the factory is overwhelming. Millions of slices move down endless conveyor belts every single day. Some processing plants in Costa Rica handle more than 100,000 tons of pineapples annually. That means millions upon millions of fruits passing through the system each year. And even after all of this processing, the pineapple industry continues searching for ways to use every remaining part of the plant. For decades, pineapple farming created enormous amounts of agricultural waste. After harvest, huge quantities of leaves and plant residue remain scattered across the fields. This waste often attracted pests and created environmental challenges for nearby farms. But modern pineapple companies are beginning to transform that problem into opportunity. Today, many farms collect leftover pineapple plants and process them into livestock feed. Large industrial machines gather the remaining plant material, which is then compressed into nutrient-rich silage for cattle. This process reduces waste, controls pest populations, and creates additional revenue streams for farms. And researchers are now exploring even more surprising uses for pineapple plants. In recent years, pineapple fiber has been used to create biodegradable materials, eco-friendly textiles, paper products, and even sustainable leather alternatives. What was once considered useless waste is slowly becoming part of a new agricultural economy. But despite all the advanced machinery, all the laboratories, all the shipping networks and industrial technology, this industry still depends on people. Before sunrise, workers enter the plantations. Under extreme tropical heat, they continue planting, monitoring, harvesting, sorting, and processing the fruit that feeds a global market. Every pineapple represents months of labor, careful scientific management, and extraordinary coordination across thousands of workers. And when you see a pineapple sitting quietly on a supermarket shelf, it is easy to forget the enormous system behind it. The endless tropical plantations, the synchronized flowering process, the harvesting crews working under brutal heat, the giant processing factories running day and night, the refrigerated cargo ships crossing entire oceans, all connected through one extraordinary fruit. From the humid fields of Costa Rica to homes all around the world, this is the incredible story of modern pineapple farming. And perhaps more than anything else, it is proof of what happens when nature, technology, and human labor combine on a truly massive scale. Thank you for watching.